Brahman. So he said, please come closer to me. He was standing a little further away. He was a little old man like me, could not get up. So he said, I cannot get up and come to you. Please come closer and sit in front of me. So made him sit in front of him. And with all his strength of all the life what he has eaten, gave him one slap on the face. Very strong. At that time strength has come. And that fellow really reeled out of pain, and started shouting, what are you talking? I asked you some question, and instead of replying me, you got wild and you just beaten me up. No, this is the way you handle things. You do not know anything, first of all, and then over and above that, you are beating me up also. I said, why? Did I beat you? Yes. He said, yes. I am terrible. How do you know that I have beaten you? What is the result of that? I have terrible pain here now. Even now it is no. If my ears are closed, I have terrible pain. Oh, I can't see your pain. You are looking absolutely normal. You say you are swollen up. You say you have got pain here. But I am looking at you. You have become just as normal as you were. How do you know how much of pain I am undergoing? No, you do not know. He said, absolutely right. How do you know what Brahma Sakshatkara I have got? As you cannot show me your pain, I cannot show you my Parabrahman. It's not possible. Can you show me your pain? No. You can only tell, no? But I say it is not there. How will you prove that you have got pain? Is there an instrument to prove that there is a pain? No instrument has been found out to find out pain. Yes? Is there? You say headache. I have got a headache. Many people have got this excuse, headache, no? School children, they will not go. Why? Sir dard ho raha hai. Somewhere शादी में किसी का unwanted people शादी is there and they will invite you. Now how to say no? The easiest excuse, headache is there. Because they know in the whole world nobody has invented an instrument to measure the headache. Nobody will come and say that, let me see, like, how many amperes of headache you have got. Put that, two things, and find out how much headache you have. We know that, is it? You understood? Paramatman is like that. Yes. You understand that? So don't think that because you don't have experience doesn't mean that it is not existing. Because we have got very limited experience in our life. So perception is that layam. Layam in the sense, do your karmas in the dharmic way. And what is the dharmic way and what is my karma and how to execute a karma in a dharmic way has to be understood through the shastras and through the gurus. There is no other way. You have to learn it because by yourself it is very difficult to learn. It is possible. I don't say it's not possible. You have to do a lot of tapasya for that. Like many great noblemen earlier days how they did it. So you may get, how much you get, you don't know. But today we have facility. Those Maharishis, great men, whatever they have experienced, all of them have documented them so that it made it easier for us to understand and identify the truth in the right sense. So we must experience that. So what I am trying to tell you, the perceiving mind or the intellect or the tattvas, shastras and the truth of the existence has to be applied through the expressive mind, through the emotions that has been provided to us. So emotions are that, the language that is understandable by the external objective world. When it is expressed in the right manner, for the purpose of acquiring the tranquility of the perceiving mind, so that it doesn't get agitated, for the tranquility of perceiving mind is called dharmic way of living. You understood what is dharma? Dharma is that to create in every action of mine, it should create peace to me. In every action of mine, every thought of mine, every thinking of mine should create peace in my mind. It should not create agitations. That's called dharma. The one which is disturbing is adharma. That's all simple. No? We understand what is dharma but adharma. Dharma means that which creates peace. With dharma, everybody has got peace. When the adharma is removed, dharma is prevalent, they said. Dharma need not be created. Dharma is existing. So adharma has to be removed. When the adharma has to be removed, in the sense, your execution of karmas should be in the dharmic manner, in the dharmic way. That which doesn't create that doesn't create the agitations to your perceiving mind, which is supposed to receive the intellect, the jnanam from the intellect, from the antaratma and the intellect. It is supposed to receive the jnanam, through which jnanam this has to analyze the perceived external world or objective world's ideas into the karana sharira or into the no residue status, and go into karana sharira so that it doesn't create another janma to be born for us. Is the purpose of, that's called the liberation, that's called the jnanam, that's called the execution of karmas in the dharmic manner. Yes? Okay. Now for that, what are this expressive mind is supposed to do? What are those emotions? So he said, listed few items, important ones. The first is that the nobility of thought, as I told you, the thought has to be cleansed. Otherwise, nothing is possible, because everything begins from there. There is no point in achieving good work, dedication, devotion, love, this, that, but thought is bad. The whole thing becomes rotten. It is as good as receiving an expensive packet of milk in a dirty utensil. That's all. What's the use? There's no point, no? There's no use. You are giving food to the dog in a utensil. By mistake, the milkman comes and pours the milk for you in that, and say that I have given you the best milk that was available today. Very expensive. Whatever expensive it may be, will you do? Will you take it? Will you drink it? No. You will invariably throw it out. It's not. Same way. Whatever you do without the purity of your thought in you, without the pure mind in you, the purity of mind, that where the Ishwaratva is there, Kadaksha is there, the Ashirvada of the Guru and the Ishwaratva is there. That is why when you go in the temple, even Shastras, even Bhagavatam explains that when you go and pray in the temple, see the statue as your Guru, who can teach you something, who can tell you something. No? Not that you go and instruct the Guru, not that you go and instruct the God. Normally we go to the temple for instructing, not even asking. Even though the tone is little mild and crying and all that, but I know it is in a different instruction only, nothing else. What is it? Hey Bhagwan, tomorrow is my examination. Please see that I am getting through, and I must get at least. Nowadays the competition is very high, so it should be above 90%. Because below 90%, even 99% is also nowadays, I think it is low mark. So please, Bhagwan nowadays how it is in Kali Yuga. You know it very well. So please, accordingly, you accordingly see that and give that properly, so that I am comfortable. Please, at last he will say please definitely. He thinks that makes the statement as prarthana. It is not it is only an instruction. You have to do it, you see. Better do it. That's what he says. Thought has to be there. So what is the use? There's no use of prarthana. We don't go for this. What is that? Gurutvam has to be there. That one who gives us the instructions, not asking for it. So Ishwaratva and the religious rites in the Hindutva, the religion, actually the original Shastra says that you don't ask anything, because we don't know what to ask. So don't ask anything. Execute your karmas in the right manner. Get the Kadaksha. So that is why he cannot be questioned.